What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Into the Jawn. Here on Into the Jawn, we do just that. We jump right into the music. The music that was formative to us, and we track our artist development. Is that right, Jay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We track it. So, also right now to all of our listeners, Into the Jawn episodes come out fresh every Monday. If you're listening on Spotify, we see you. We appreciate you.
We
If
see
you're
you.
listening on YouTube, please consider liking and subscribing.
Yes,
If you
sir.
enjoy what we do here, yes sir, yes sirs everywhere. So this week we back on Ace the Creator, man.
Ace the Creator,
Ace the Creator.
aka fuck, what's his name? DJ Stink Daddy. There we go.
Yo,
Wolf
shit, yes
Haley,
sir.
uh, Goblin Bastard. Yeah, you already know.
Yeah, I know. It's T. It's T,
Yeah.
y'all.
Last
Uh,
episode we went over Goblin and Bastard. Dope album. Yada yada. This episode we're going through the middle of his career. Wolf and Terry Bomb, arguably one of his best instrumental albums to date. No,
right.
but we get through it. We get through it.
We get through it. We get through it. And we're gonna see some type of shift though entirely, like Jay said. We through going through the middle of his career. This
Yes,
man,
sir.
he gonna develop. He gonna do something. So we're gonna break down Wolf and Cherry Bomb, like Jay said. So starting off with Wolf, it was Tyler's third album, came out 2013. Uh, so this shit kind of felt like a pretty big shift in my opinion. What do you think, Jay?
Hundred
What do you
percent.
think? 100%.
Definitely a big shift. There weren't like really any dark beats on the album at all. Actually, he started to use more instruments in his production, like more violins, more strings. Before he was like boom bap synths, but now it's like boom bap synths, So
The little ear,
yeah,
the little,
yeah, the
little razor
strings.
ear.
Like you cut G. But yeah, you definitely started using more instruments. Now you can definitely hear it in the first song.
Oh, for
Yeah, it's a shorter intro than usual. Bastard and Goblin, like what, 6 minute song, 7 minute song, something like that.
right.
This is only like a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes. That's not really dark at all. In the song, we get an introduction to his other two uh personalities, Sam and Wolf Haley. That's going to be
Right.
like basically the name of the album. But yes, I'm hear more strings. You're a fucking what I believe to be a triangle or a xylophone in the fucking instrumental, something like that. But
This
really
man doing
dope.
spells or something.
Yeah, and the chorus. You are
You got it. You finished.
it's obviously better than the song, but you get the point.
Right. Like Jay just tried to beautifully demonstrate Tyler. Tyler was actually going into some different thing with his voice. Man,
Definitely.
he wasn't squeaking
No.
either. Hey,
Yeah. Props.
hey, we see you, T. We see you, T. I guess we saw you because that was back then. We trying to hear you sing a lot more nowadays too. Ooh.
Yep.
Uh, but so just to clarify, first track that we've been talking about so far is Wolf, another title track. That's how Tyler kind of rolls with stuff through his first three albums. Like Jay said, we get a new story, we get some new characters. And I really thought it was real dreamy, man. It was real dreamy, real
Yeah.
peaceful, but it's just Tyler. Cause Tyler's like, yo, this shit is nice, right? Like this
Yeah.
shit feel nice, but it's still fuck you. It's
Yeah.
still fuck you,
Real
little boy.
dreamy instrumental was
It's
like,
still fuck
fuck
him,
you, fuck him.
bro. I love it.
So,
Um, so with that being said, moving on to the second track of Wolf, we got Jamba featuring
Jamba.
Haji.
Haji Beats, frequent feature on Tyler's songs. Not anymore, but back in the day, frequent feature.
Mhm.
A lot of synths on his song as always. Use different types of synths, more deep ones, high pitched ones. The drums on the song, fire, especially the beat switch on the hook, dope. Not
Right.
on yeah, on the hook, really dope. Talks about smoking in the song, even though this nigga does not smoke at all. He's
This
high
nigga
on
fucking
life. High on
hard.
life, bro. Like, at the end of the
Mm.
song, was that Damo or like fucking Jasper? I forgot who at the end of the song. He was like, "You don't even smoke, my nigga. No tugs."
Probably Jasper, bro. You don't even fucking do this shit you talking about.
But yeah, it's a dope song. Dope song. I like it.
Yeah, agreed. Uh, and like they said, we touching on the topic of drugs a bit, which is actually part of the theme as we get along with the album, which I thought was really interesting. Coming out, introducing it real early. Um, at the beginning of the song, at the beginning of the song, I thought it was gonna be a little banger, a little banging, but it gets more mellow as it goes on, right?
Definitely.
So that shit was it was a little interesting, because if you are coming from the last two albums, you're like, man, this motherfucker about to say some whack shit. He about to
Facts.
say some
Yeah.
stupid shit. Says some of that, um, but it does come out a little mellow. I felt like that starting off banger and then like mellowing out could stimulate kind of like how drugs would sometimes work with people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, so that's taking you through it with the song.
Definitely.
So yeah, and I feel like some of the transitions in here are just lovely. Love some crescendos there.
I love
And
Tyler transitions.
Haji, bro, we gotta talk about this man first. This man started came in that shit flowing,
Yes, he
bro.
did. Yes, he did.
Like
Haji's fired.
he is fire for
Mr.
real, no,
Beats is fired, man.
for real, yeah. And just at the end of it, this man Tyler talking about taking drugs.
You don't do
He ain't.
this. Oh,
We know he ain't.
you ain't do nothing.
Jalen, Jalen, you probably done more. I mean, Jalen is a clean,
I am
straight
a
man.
cloud of God.
He ain't. We just gonna change the subject. Nah, Tyler is compared to us, he's a crack addict. All right. So let's move on to Cowboy. Third track of the album. So Cowboy continues kind of this mellow stance he's had so far as Jalen is smacking somebody or he whipping. Probably doing both.
Millie
Yes.
rocking.
Oh shit. All right.
This nigga's
All
retarded.
right. Bro, I just see you smacking. I'm like, what's that name? Yeah, he really rocking. No, he whipping, and it's just like,
Whatever, bro. Anyway,
anyways, we moving on. Cowboy, I feel like continues a mellow kind of shift. Of course, this man's talking about
definitely.
feeling lonely.
Yeah, yeah.
To
He's a
the
cowboy of his own trip. One of the bars is like, you think all this money will make a happy me, but I'm about as lonely as crackers that supermodels eat. Supermodels like obsessed with being real skinny, so only need crackers, whatever. Man is lonely. Even later on next episode, Flower Boy. He has a song "Mr. Lonely." We talked about being lonely. He talking about said like the loudest one in the room. You think is like the most happy, or whatever, but it's actually the most lonely, or whatever. And that like Tyler resonates with that. It's dope. The hook, like he's a cowboy on his own trip. Like his friends are like always doing like they all do drugs. They all smoke weed, drink alcohol, whatever. But he's like an outcast. He's straight edge. He doesn't do any of that shit. And I think the thing he's trying to say is like when he says I'm a cowboy on my own trip, like life is a trip. He's like high on life, whatever, and like a drug trip. You know,
right, continue the theme. There it
big
goes.
brain, man.
The concepts. No, we see it. We love that.
So,
And I also think it's just speaking to you see a little more maturity because he's not just saying some shock shit right now. He's saying
yeah,
some real things that you really see come up uh in Wolf, and then we see a little bit of it in Cherry Bomb too
yeah,
coming up. And I also just love when Tyler introduces right the therapist, and he's also saying some really weird shit. I think just it was hilarious that one John that shit was you think I'm pooping Nani and Kaka. I'm just like I'm like okay what the fuck. I
yeah,
mean I mean you are you sound like it
yeah.
but it's like are you really? Because the last
Is he?
albums you are poopy. You are
Poopy,
poopy. You are
poopy,
doing
poop,
that dumb
beep, beep, boop, boop, beep. I'm sorry. Good.
shit. All right, so confirmed. Jalen's on that dumb shit too. Tyler was smoking on the second song. Jalen is now he's drinking
This
that
is
juice.
high C cherry. It's very good.
Oh, all right, this man capping. Of course he capping. Of course. But nah. So for sure. I just and like you were talking about, I love the drug references. It's
Yeah.
keep it out so far. It's keeping it
Knock,
out.
knock, motherfucks. It's me, Mr. Clusterfuck. What, when, where, how? Like, who gives a fuck? Golf Wang, MLB, mopping niggas, and yep. I'm done. I'm done.
Right. All right. But then moving on to the fourth track of Wolf, we have Awkward.
Great song.
And it's awkward.
Word.
It's a
Yeah.
great title for a name. We're coming from Sam's point of view. And Jalen, I think it's awkward because our lips lock.
You're my girl, whether you like it or not. My girl. Frank Ocean dropped the fucking album, man. But his vocals on the song always a banger. Always great to hear Mr. Ocean on the song. Fun fact: the drums on the song is sampled from On and On, the song by Erica Badu. Love that
Queen.
woman, bro. Queen, Queen.
The
But
queen.
yeah, listen to Erica Badu. If you but great song. Drums are amazing. He's talking about how awkward he was when this girl that he dated, which apparently they didn't really even date. Because at the end of the
Yeah.
song, he's like, "You're my girlfriend, you're my girl, whether you like it or not." Kind of weird. But in
Right.
another ad lib, he's like, "But you're not." So like he really likes her, and like he like gets in over his head, and it's like, "Oh, maybe I'm not ready for this." Da, 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 da. He changed his mind again. And it's like, "No, no, you're my girlfriend." And it's like, whether you like it or not, but nah, bro, it's too late for that. It's
Right, bro.
it's awkward now, you know.
Exactly. It's weird.
Yep.
Yeah, and I love this again. Um, we see more progression, right?
Yeah.
He's moved past his psycho love stories.
Yeah.
Maybe not fully, but we see him actually doing something else,
Definitely seem mature.
right? We see him embracing the awkwardness of love. Like shit,
Yep.
bro. Even even Tyler is talking about this shit. That's love.
Yes,
Those
sir.
bitch ass. He's talking about it, you know. So it's relatable. We do see that maturity for sure. Um, so then moving on to track 5, Damo 23,
That's alright.
banger shit,
Yeah.
Wolfgang shit.
The horns, bang as always.
Always.
The hook is cool. I wrote that in my notes. Forgot the hook. In the song, he said that critics think he's homophobic, and he was like, "Well, fuck it, I should kiss Lucas to silence the critics. Fuck the critics." You don't know who Lucas is? He's the white dude on all his fucking merch. At least in the old merch, he was just a random white dude on his merch. He was like, "Who the fuck is this nigga?" And it's like, "It's Lucas." But yeah, it's an alright song. It's alright.
Right. And Jay, just to remind you of the hook, um, it's just fuck that golf wang.
Fuck that golf
Golf,
wang,
it's just that
golf
for a
wang.
while. I think it repeats like a hell of times, like
Yeah,
just too many times.
a lot.
But nah, that shit bumping. That shit bumping.
Yeah,
And
it's
I
a bump
love the
song.
outro. Tyler has some hilarious shit he's saying at the end of these songs now. First was poopy, cookie, some caca, and now he's talking about cut it out. I said I don't want no goddamn lettuce.
I don't want no goddamn lettuce. I said, I don't want that shit. I
What
want
the-
your goddamn lettuce.
it's just like why the fuck? And the ending is really funny, right? So you don't expect the shift that's coming with the sixth song answer,
Definitely.
right? So I love that juxtaposition.
Nah, 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 nah.
But don't you
Nah,
end-
nah, 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 nah.
all right. Well, we finished crying,
I
or
hope
not even
you answer.
in a bad
And
way.
when I
Just
call,
cry,
baby, I hope you
City
pick up your phone.
fucking dad, man.
I like to talk to you. I don't know.
Man. But whatever was whatever that was, Jay. So answer honestly, personally, one of my favorite Tyler songs. I just feel like that shit is really personal.
Yes.
I am a electric guitar slut.
Interesting.
That's what gets me. I love the highs and lows of electric guitar. The emotion that just comes through that shit is different. It just when you listen to music and that shit just tingles down your spine.
Yes.
That's what electric guitar does to me every
Yeah.
time. If that shit's searing, if that shit's powerful, it gets me every time.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's really what I thought about answer. What you, Jay?
One of his most vulnerable songs to date, definitely. If not his most vulnerable song. Cause he's
Yeah.
talking about his dad, he wants to call him, but at the same time it's like, fuck you. And then it's like he really does want to meet his dad, but it's like at this point it's like, is it too late? It probably is. So, at the end of the day, fuck you. And like the last verse is just about some girl. And hope he calls, hope she answers. That awkward love still. But,
Right.
Really, really good song. I like it. Give it a 9.5 out of 10. Great song.
Personally, 10 plus for me, man.
10 plus.
That John,
You'll see what my 10 plus is later.
we'll see Jalen's 10
Fuck,
pluses for
man.
sure.
Love that song.
Yeah. So Moving on, track 7, a nice little joint
Love this
with
song.
the homie Frankie. So Slater
Mr. Ocean.
featuring Frank Ocean.
Mr. Ocean.
Yeah, you can hit on that one.
Yeah, song just about riding his bike. His bike name is Slater. Love this song. One of the two bars are fucking hilarious. Venues are like pussy with me. Should he come? Funny. Another bar. My shoes that seen more Vans than Mexicans. He had a deal with Vans back in the day until they fucked that up. Fuck you, Vans. But Mexicans and Vans. You want to talk about that, Calvin?
You see here, you see here. I self-identify as a border hopper, so so I can tell you exactly, bro. I'm not gonna spill all the secrets of my people. Pero mira, en un ¿verdad? Cada
I don't know what the fuck he's saying.
I'm not sharing that shit. But no, clever line. That's just funny. Tyler's maintaining some of this hilarious shit. It's just not as, what can we say? It's just not as outrageous, some of it, right?
Yeah.
And yet, has he talked about rape yet on the album?
No, surprisingly so.
What?
Very, very different. A shocker.
That's a shocking.
Yeah, Frank vocals on the side. Always great man. The synth in the background. I don't know if it's synth or violin in the background. I'm not sure. It's one of the two. Might be a violin, but really dope. Love this song. Especially when Frank comes in. But great song.
Yeah, I love Frank, and also again more outros.
Potato flew around. I'm sorry.
No, let's not cap. For a time in whatever that shit came out, 2017, the meme.
Yeah.
That's the first thing you thought of when you thought of Frank.
Yeah, 100%. Potato flew around.
But yeah, so I love that more outros coming up. You just see more personality, you see more things that Tyler's surrounding himself with, right? And then at the outro, Frank kind of like says something that listeners of the song might say, or like people like kind of pessimistic, like, "Oh my god, seriously, Mr. Cool Guy, haha, you're talking to a fucking bike,
fucking loser,
fucking loser." So yeah, I thought that shit was hilarious. So moving on from Slater, I thought that was a very tight song. Going on to track 8, 48.
48 since I get in it. 48.
48 since I get it. So
they
also
call
on 48.
Mr. Treat Your Nose.
You good?
If you really need some blow, I can get it for the low. All right, go ahead.
On that corner, gotta watch out for the 50. My fault.
But,
you got me. But yeah, we see intro and outro by the GOAT, legendary rapper, the man himself. We see it from Nas. And this song kind of helps with the side arc of drugs within this album so far, right? So Tyler assumes the position of a slanger from his point of view, and it honestly makes for a really emotional piece. Tyler, I don't think we've seen him talk this much about like the Black community or just minority communities so far. Other than saying hood rat shit and perm your fucking weave, but
perm your fucking weave.
Put my bro, you getting me, bro? Come on. But yeah, Taylor, you can kick it out because I'm just gonna think about Tina. You got it.
But yeah, great song. I love his storytelling on the song, especially since he's rapping about something that he's never experienced. Rapping from that perspective, I think he does a great fucking job. The guitar and the drums on this song, woo, amazing. Love it. Love the instrumental. 48. And the synths, as always, love synths. But I just really like this song that he's stepped out of his comfort zone and rapped about something he's never experienced, to talk about something that is a pressing matter in the community. So yeah, really dope.
Exactly. And for people who do say that Tyler the Creator was kind of weird because this man just has all these different characters and whatnot. Well, if you start looking at Wolf, even before then, there's select songs that like really have true messages within them. But with 48, he's this is just not a character piece, right?
Exactly.
This kind of stays outside the concept, but stays within it at the same time with drugs. So it could combat a little bit of what people say about T.
Would not expect to
Right. Exactly. That shit is pretty serious. It's actually really serious, you know? Because he talks about kind of the morality or the yeah, the morality and whether it's right or wrong, right, to be pushing the dope or to be doing that shit.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, I got my sister a car, I got my mom this, a house, but I felt so bad for this dude I sold it to. It's just that shit.
Yeah.
It's real. It's real life. This is one of the things you can talk about. Wolf. A lot of this is real life shit.
Yeah. In one of the bars, he was like, "I sold my soul and I killed black folk," because like he's like selling all these like drugs to people and he's it's killing them, you know. And it's like the
Exactly.
people that he sold it to, they could have been something great. They could have been a doctor, a lawyer, or they could have done something with their life. And he feels guilty about it because in the last verse he keeps saying, "I'm sorry. I sold that dope. I killed black folk." He like love it. Just love it. Love the storytelling.
Yeah, and delivery on that too, amazing. You
Yeah.
that man sounds like he's
You hear the emotion.
yeah. You can tell. Tyler, he's not gonna be short on delivery, and he killed it there.
100%.
But if we want to talk about continually being juxtaposing in his songs, we go from 48 to Colossus.
I want this
To
6 flags.
Colossus.
He
Don't
came up
say
and
it.
said, "Hey yo, can we get a pick?" I said no, and he
And
said,
they say,
"Oh, it's Wolfgang
what?
Yonkers. Goblins,
Yonkers,
my
Yonkers.
shit though." Now I'm like,
Jalen,
"Fuck,
Jalen, they here for analysis, dog. They not here for us to sing the
I don't
song.
want to be an asshole." So I'm sitting there posing for Travis Devon. Fucking as you can tell, is that holy water? Oh.
Or you about to make me, you about to make,
Wow. Uh, but as you can tell, love this song. And one
Yep,
of my notes it says, "I know all the lyrics," which I do. If
he does.
if you want
Promise
to
you.
hear me rap to it, just let me know. Hit me up. I got you. But beautiful piano. Love the horns in it too. The guitar, definitely Spanish influence as well. That's the theme throughout the album. Violin, amazing. This song is like Tyler's version of a Eminem song, "Stan." And
Yep.
because of that comparison, he hates the song because everybody compared it to Stan because that wasn't his intention. He was just making a song, and then he didn't realize it until somebody made the fucking comparison. So he was like, "Fuck, whatever." Now it's like when you think about that song, you think Stan, but it's like fuck. But
Right.
yeah,
But it's like in its own right, it's personalized to Tyler. It's still a very good fucking track.
yeah,
Um, and it's kind of creative, and you hear some really, really, really weird shit that you do hear in Stan too.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, nah, this is a classic Tyler song.
definitely.
It's smart. It's zany. He says some real weird shit, and again, assuming the point of view of
Now my
somebody
cuss on
else.
my balls because it's dick in your jaw. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And also, I love the fact that the super fan that's talking to him
Yeah.
is saying, "Oh, no homo," and then saying stuff that's like, bro, Paul, what did you just say? That's Tyler.
Yeah, he
That's
said
been
it. He's like,
Tyler.
"No homo."
You
That's hilarious.
know what I mean? That's like that. That was like us in our theology class, bro. But moving on. We
I don't know about that one.
we'll get into it, Paul. Don't worry about it. Um, so moving on to track 10. Again, we love track 10 on all the
Party
time.
isn't over.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
can
we get
still dance. Cause I don't have no rhythm. So fucking take a chance with me. Fun fact that party isn't over is about losing his virginity. Yeah,
all right.
fun fact. But I love that song. Since and guitar they fit amazing together. I fucking love this song. Campfire, dope song. More Spanish guitar influence. I forgot who was the singer on the song, but really beautiful vocals. It was some foreign singer, like not New Zealand, somewhere in Europe, but really
Oh,
dope.
like Tisha Sadier.
Her, yeah, dope.
Her.
But Beamer also a dope song. Beamer he called it analog slash Wheels 3 because
Mhm.
it's very similar in the fact that he's talking about a girl in a non like aggressive rapey way, and that he's talking about it in like a more sweet tone. Well, I mean, not really much in this song because he compares it to a car and he's like, "Your headlights
Yeah,
not on,"
I'm
something like
gonna stop you right there.
that.
This is sweet. This
It's
man's just
not
he's
sweet,
like,
but
yo,
you
I'm gonna
know,
ignition. I'm gonna like,
it's
come on.
it's about fucking, but he's making analogies. It's clever. It's clever.
It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah,
I mess with it. It's cool.
definitely.
Alright, so then moving on, we have
Fucking
I
hate you,
fucking hate you,
but I love you.
love you. So
How to make
and the
good at
great thing
being
about this,
perfect,
that
good at make
Tyler
trouble.
gets Pharrell on a song again. Look at this shit. It's beautiful. But I love the song. I love the instrumental. We back to a little bit kind of horrorcore through some parts of it.
Girl, you fuck with my emotions. The fuck is all this noise about? I'm even considered picking up smoking. I am done. How about you? Don't gotta pop no more pills, bro.
Okay. you done? You good? All right. But no, bro, this shit is fire. Also, wait, Jalen, talk to us a bit about when Pharrell's introduced into the song.
Oh yeah, definitely. In the beginning of the song, the beat sounds like really distorted, so you really can't even tell what instrument is playing, cause it just sounds really distorted. Cause that's the part he was talking about. I fucking hate you, right? But when Pharrell comes in and is like, I'm in love, when he comes in, the beat becomes a lot more clear. You can hear the guitar, you can hear the strings, you can hear the drums. It's amazing. Conceptually, the song
Together so well.
is crazy how the beat just it meshes so well with the lyrics and his feelings about said girl. Which is, it's about Sam because Wolf Haley's with Salem, and
Mm.
he's like fuck you bitch. But yeah, great song. This is his first collab with Pharrell. Pharrell is his fucking hero. He loved NERD Nerd and the Neptunes. He loved their music, but amazing, love it.
Right. Um, no,
Love, love. I feel like
just love the broad scope of production that's going on right now. He's incorporating all these different shit, and this shit is just coming together. It's being arranged so beautifully. Tyler's really getting that shit down by then. Like he already had it. He was really getting it. All right,
Wait,
moving on.
fun fact.
Oh, you
I
got it. You
fucking
got it.
hate you and Colossus were one of the first Tyler songs I heard. So this is why
Okay.
Wolf is one of my favorite albums. I'm biased, but
He's
yeah,
biased. You heard it
I'm
here. This
biased.
man let
I'm
that shit get in the
biased.
way
I'm
of
not
his fucking
afraid.
shit, of his record, of his reviewing it.
Listen,
He let
listen.
biased, bro.
It was a hot summer day. I turned on the Tyler the Creator radio on Groove Music because I had a free 30-day trial. Uh,
Game.
and songs started playing. I'm like, this is all right. This is all right. I started
Yeah.
listening to Wolf first because the Goblin cover. I'm like, this looks really fucking weird. I'm gonna listen to Wolf first. So listen to Wolf first. This is fire. Loved it. Colossus. I fucking hate you. All these songs fire. But yeah, moving on.
Agreed. Agreed. No, there's some really good ass songs in here.
Yes, sir.
There's a reason why a lot of Tyler's fans really back up Wolf. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But then moving on to Pigs. Uh, I love this shit. I love it again because it feels like 48, where he's taking on a different perspective, right?
Yeah.
And he's talking about real life issues, but he's bringing them to life. He's the character, and he's in that first person perspective, right? So if you're
I'm
taking a
fucking
glance,
reloaded. I told you I ain't taking shit.
told you, man, exactly. And then you just hear him start killing people,
Yeah.
but it's great that he's killing people, right, Jay? Like it's great.
No.
No, listen. Let me explain. Let me explain. I know it's bro. It sounds bad. I'm a border hopper. I get you, but it's good that he's killing people because it's just he's it's kind of like hyperbole,
Hyperbole.
hyperbole. So it's so dramatized, right? Um, so it's like, but you see this kid, right? He's being bullied. He's going through dumb shit. He clearly has problems, and he's not getting help. And then it causes all these different things. And you hear Tyler again, delivery, performance.
We're the
You hear,
Sams and we're dead. It's just four of us.
bro. It's just you hear this man going off. He's just like, I'm the same, like to the mom's kid, right? I'm the same fucking kid that you made see.
Yeah.
So it's just like he's like running away. Like after he commits the crime, he's running away and shit. But I just love it. Taking on another perspective, talking about real life again, and killing people might seem like too much, but it was a perfect road to go down for the story of the song. Jay, what did you think about storytelling in this one?
It's dope. He tweeted that he had the Columbine shooters in mind when making this song.
You mean Columbine?
Columbine. You
No,
didn't know
no.
how to pronounce hyperbole. Anyway, uh,
Hey man, that's a inner city Philadelphia education.
wow, you just fucked them up. But anyway, yeah, he had the Columbine, my bad, shooting in
Columbine.
mind when
Mhm.
making this song. So Sam is in a perspective of them. Gets bullied, yada yada. It's tired of the shit. Starts bang bang the school. If you heard the door open and close, it's my roommate. He just walked in and walked back out. But yeah.
That's cool. Uh, but what I'm noticing really again, just kind of looking through it, you see some Tyler, spotlight with a lot more storytelling in terms of varied perspectives on this album. And when it's spotlight, it's just him, it's him and the beat, right? And
Yep.
he's weaving you through that shit, and it's sexy as fuck.
Mama murder. I'm sorry.
All right, so moving on to track 13, Parking Lot featuring Casey Veggies and Mike G.
G.
Uh, so this shit, Jalen, you got this shit.
Real chill song,
Mhm.
Little squad lurking in the parking lot. Little squad lurking in the parking lot. But real chill drums got the high pitched synths. He said that the songs he's real bleh. He said the song's okay. He said it sounds real bastard era, which
Mhm.
I kinda understand with the drums and the synths, cause you don't really hear any strings in this song. So I think that's why he said that. Cause this song has less layers to it, you know. But I like the song though, cause it's a real chill song. And random note I wrote down is that during the second verse, you can hear a distorted synth in the left headphone. That's
Mm.
probably reversed for use. Wait, it's not. Is it? Yeah, never mind. The left headphone.
Yeah, left one right here, right here, right here.
But
Everyone
yeah,
watch, go back to that shit. Go back to parking lot. Wait for the second verse,
yes,
and then
you'll hear
hit
it.
hit us up and say thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
You're fucking welcome.
But
So
yeah,
shit.
Lorder Squad, really funny show. One of his shows on was it on Adult Swim? Was it Adult Swim, right? Yeah, Adult Swim.
Pretty sure, yeah.
It's fucking hilarious. Why you wear necklace? Why you wear necklace, Candy Boy? That's
You
what
having
I
a
bitch in here.
birthday party on my birthday with a fucking birthday gift.
Yes,
Bro,
bitch.
that shit was so fucking funny, bro. Oh my gosh. But again, I like you said, chill song, Loiter Squad, right? And I love this first half of Tyler's fourth verse where he says, Jalen, let me know what you think of these bars here. It goes, it's a dog eat dog world. Don't get bit, bruh. I'm a
Son of a
son of
bitch, I ain't if I'm a
a
mixed butt.
I'm a
They don't know that bar. I know everything.
yeah, bro. That shit hot. And then
That's
I
fire.
love the part, right? Where he's like, I'm also half-ass a racist who hates yep.
Niggas.
There you go. Yeah. Then he goes, I'm a mixed mutt.
Fire.
I just like it. I like it. It's just funny.
He's African, but yeah, fire.
Exactly that shit. He said African. He said Nigerian. What the fuck is this last name? So that's what he said personally, man. But I love that shit. That shit was hilarious, man. This man's still fucking funny, bro. Then we're moving on to a fucking GOAT shit. This is for me. Classic Tyler song. Moving on to number 14 off of Wolf, Rusty, featuring Damo and Earl.
My nigga Earl.
Earl.
Earl
So
sweatshirt.
right. So in reviewing this song, Dan and I were talking about a bit of the divide in the fan base, right? One people want Tyler to do one thing. Some people want Tyler to talk about rape, which he really hasn't up yet so far. He might have insinuated a bit, but he hasn't really, said, I'm gonna do it to you, girl. So, and then other people are like, can we just get like some soft boy shit all the time?
Yeah, my roommate just offered to buy me something from Wawa. Great man. Go ahead, continue.
Bro, what you get for Wawa, bro?
I said I want a Dolce de Leche because he walked in. He texted me, I don't want to serve your podcast. We want anything from Wawa. I'm like, yeah, I want Dolce de Leche. But yeah,
No. Shout out the roommate.
Shout out Jonathan Gleason, or just JD. He has a second last name. Forgot what it was, but JD. Shout out Jonathan.
Shout out for
he
for
does
support.
art, really dope art. If he comes back, whatever. But continue.
Right. Uh, nah, I'm actually wrapping up what I was saying.
All right.
I just love Rusty, bro. That shit, the beat, that shit is hard.
Yeah,
That shit is
fire.
nice. That shit, every time I listen to it, it makes me wanna dunk on somebody, even though I can't fucking touch the rim. So that's what it makes me want to do, bro. It's just a banger, and there's some great commentary from Tyler about people who listen to him and things like that.
Yes, sir. Dope song. Love the deep bass and the eerie guitar. You know, Tyler
Exactly.
talks about how kids are always on social media inside on Tumblr instead of going outside like he did. You know, he's a skater, he's a biker, you know, does all that shit. And one of the bars, he's like, look at the articles that says all my subject matters are wrong, saying I hate gays, even though Frank is on 10 of my songs. I didn't write that down, by the way. That's from the dome.
That's off the
Anyway.
dome, bro.
But yeah, it's like all the fucking critics, they always pick from the bad shit. And like, dog, Frank Ocean's on like 10 of his songs, like he said. He's bisexual, you know? It's like, I
Right.
don't hate gays, you know? And when he says the F slur, he said in the interviews that he's trying to take power away from the away from the word, because
Mhm.
it's like if it offends you, you know it's on you. You know, if you take power away from it, it won't offend you anymore.
Right.
So dope. I like it. I like the song a lot, especially Earl's verse. Uh, Really dope. You know. He also talks in the song
That
at
shit.
huh?
You hear Sam on the back of that shit.
Definitely.
And just like, yo, when are they gonna collide? You know? When are they?
Yeah.
When is something gonna happen?
Another one Tyler talks about in the songs that like Earl's mom does not like fucking Tyler because of the bad influence that he put on Earl, which is why Earl got sent away to fucking reform school in Samoa for like what, like 2 years, maybe three. I don't know. It was for a while. But you know he's back now. You know, but his mom hates him, even though Tyler's the reason that Earl can eat and like he's chasing his fucking dreams. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so it's like fuck you. You know, but at the same time, we wouldn't have the Earl moods that we have today if we didn't go to Samoa.
That's true.
So
Mhm.
win lose win win.
Some W's, some L's. Um, and also I think my brain just crap. I'm trying
Oh
to.
fuck! Another line from the bar. I mean, another bar from the song. Analog fans again sick of the rape. All the Tron Cat fans again sick of the lakes. Tron Cat talks about rape, and Analog talks about going to the lake around 10. Like his fans are split. On one side, you got the fans that like the dark grimy shit. On the other side, like the fans that like the light shit, like Analog, Wheels, and fucking Answer. So
Mhm.
he's just like his fans
Exactly.
are just conflicted.
You just like, do I rate people or do I say I rate people because y'all want me to
What?
or
What did he say?
what did you say? But hey, man, it'd be like that. But
Yes, sir.
We see Tyler, actually come into his own on later albums, which we happily will get into later. Said next song, Trash Wang.
Trash swing niggas, yeah, we the killers. You can tell I'm going swing by the fucking stickers. Hoodie. Oh, went for Wolf Gang, my niggas is my niggas. To let the stable
Bro,
fool, niggas that pull triggers.
I think, bro, there's
Trash
seven
swing nigga,
in
that's
total.
what's up.
8 motherfuckers on
Bro,
this shit.
legit, I just put Trash Ring featuring OF. I wasn't writing all by name.
Bro, I put Trash Wang featuring a lot of motherfuckers. And my first thought, right, is that, hey, yo, this shit for the inner city folk. This shit for
Definitely, man.
us.
And
It's
we in the
for
beginning
us.
of the song, hope the black kids like this one.
Exactly.
I'm a black kid. I like it.
I am a border hopper who has something black in him, and I do like it too. I don't know
Interesting.
if I count, but
Yeah, that's
I
not
border.
pause. By the way, that's sounded very wrong. Uh,
What's up?
you have something black in you.
I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna. All right,
But
don't worry
yeah,
about that. Don't worry about
dog,
that.
I
Dominicans are Dominicans don't have brain
yes
cells.
sir. During Tyler's verse, the
Yeah.
piano chords are fire. And then when he
Mhm.
comes in, Wolfgang off wearing them niggas swell, tighter than a straight nigga going to jail. Fire. Locked in a box, nigga off them socks. I can finally afford the bill. My bitch isn't bad. She's pretty normal looking with a real nice ass. Now hop off my dick. I love his verse. But the piano chords in this song, fire. Fucking love that. And the violin at the end too, amazing. I love the fact that Tyler's using strings now, because strings just add so much volume to the beat, man.
It just does the shit. It's do that shit. It
It
does
does
the
the shit. The strings
does
do the shit.
yeah.
Calvin
That's what he
Nunez, 2020.
yes, that shit will go down in the books for sure. And then next song, uh, track six.
Queen, Queen, Erica Badu.
So you have Tree Home 95.
I wanna go. I wanna go. Baby, let's go to my tree. Whoa.
All right,
Tree
this man
home.
acting like he got something black in him now too.
Bridge, come on, tell me. Where is the sorry.
He would have been dying. So I wonder if this was like it probably is like Damo 23, where he said that he just named it that shit because that was the first name he gave it to when he produced the song.
Yeah.
Like before he put like all the music on it. So might have been part of that too. So yeah, the Queen's on there, Erica Badu's on it.
Queen, Erica Badu.
You got Coco on it too. This shit is jazzy. This shit is
Super
nice.
jazzy, yeah.
It's
And
so
the
nice.
bridge is real colorful. I don't even know how to describe it. I just put colorful bridge. That's all I can use to describe it, dog.
It makes you see colors, dog.
Yeah, come on for you. Oh yeah, if you're my favorite crayon in the box. Let's go.
Hi, bro. It's so nice.
Very.
It's another reference to the puff puff shit, man. It's just that.
That is. Nigga,
Huh?
this song is about fucking.
Motherfucker, I'm talking about how the music feel.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm about to say,
Think?
nigga, this song is about Salem inviting Wolf Haley into her treehouse.
I know. But yeah, I just think I don't know. You see some things within different songs, right? Either whether it's expressed through the musical content or it's expressed through the lyricism.
Yes, sir.
Then we got the greatest. They say I come
Can't
down
stop
to
from the last album. Lick my dick, cut his ass on. Lick my coochie and kiss my dim. The thump up in my rectum. Here's like a goddamn picture. It tells Spike Lee he's a goddamn nigger.
oh shit. Bro, I knew that shit was coming. Bro. I was thinking, I was like, but if Jalen says this, fine, y'all. He said that line about 15 times here out loud in front of class. This man don't care. Like, he said this shit on a pod, bro. God damn. But, no, tamale, Spanish love. He's talking about fucking tamales, so of course it's a banger, right? Dog, I'm fake Spanish, bro. I don't think I have one either.
We in the same boat, buddy.
Actually, nah, dog. Nah, bro. Fuck you. I definitely had a tamale
Take
before.
my snap back.
Yeah, take that shit back. Nah, listen. I ate it from the microwave, bro. I microwaved the tamale and ate it.
Wow. Like,
It was-
was it homemade or was it like a freezer jar?
It was frozen, dog. That shit was. It was okay. I have no idea what it tasted like. It was just alright. I just remember eating it and being happy.
Interesting.
Yes, but no, tamale. The intro is basically like I'm gonna say some fuck shit, and what she does, and it's just like saying I'm not like bumping. People saying like got this point of view shit because I kind of take it as like building up so far through the album, right? Because you've seen a lot more emotional side of Tyler,
Yeah.
right? But it's just like, bro, I still make bangers, bro.
Yeah, this is one of the hype songs of the album.
For sure. For sure. Yeah. You remember when this shit came on at the concert, bro? Oh,
Wow.
Okay.
Which one?
All
The
right.
first one?
Yeah.
The Flower Boy one?
Flower Boy concert.
I do remember.
That shit. I think it's actually one of his best concert, like best songs he can perform. Like it's literally
that and New Magic Wand. We'll get to that next episode, though.
Yeah.
We'll get to that next episode.
I can't wait.
We got a story for that concert too.
Got a story for that one. But we love Tamale here. But we know what it is. It's a banger. I gave it like a 7.
Yeah, 5.
Yep. And then on the last track of this album, like Jalen says, you look at
beautiful.
it, if you look back to front, Lone Wolf.
Lone Wolf, Golden Goblin, and Glorious Bastard. This is the last album he does this on, by the way.
Yeah, sadly it is, but it's beautiful. Talking about where he was when he got the news of his grandma,
Yeah.
struggling, and then he's just like, "Fuck, like, what's going on?" I really love the line. I'm gonna look it up right now, but there's a line in here where he's talking about how weak his grandmother was in bed, and he's like, "I'm not talking about her strength."
Yeah, I'm not talking about Tom. I'm talking about I forgot the part. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. But yeah, really dope song. I really like it. Real emotional, real vulnerable. Talk about your grandma's death. Where he was at a concert with Lionel, for Bad Bad Not Good. It's some band from Toronto. They did a couple.
Yeah, this is a fire ass band, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty fire. But he raps over a song called Granada. The pronunciation Janata. Anyway, but it's really dope. He didn't change anything about the instrumental either. He just rapped over the song just like that. But it's really dope. And the song he also talks about how he wants to quit, but he can't because like take care of his family because mom and the sister can't pay the bills or whatever. He's like he gets like annoyed when pictures fans come up to ask him for a picture in public.
Yeah,
He's just like walking around and Target. Like, hey, it's Tyler the Creator. Hey man, I love Yonkers. Talk about this in Colossus. Like fuck you. You probably didn't even listen to Bastard, you bitch. But
exactly.
but yeah, it's a real vulnerable song. I really like it. One of my favorites off the album.
Right, right. And I agree with you. I agree with you for sure. And I really like sometimes he's telling us things that we have to dig into again. But it's not like how he's saying he's acting,
Yeah,
right? But it's like how he did act.
yeah.
So second verse just starts it off. Grandmother died, didn't cry out a tear, right?
Then a lot fucking weird. The water dripped out the eye.
Exactly. But then he still says, but when I got the news, yep, it left your
Left the
boy.
boy stuck. When my mind dipped, she was the one that gave me a fuck.
Mhm. So like that kind of thing, you just think about like, damn, like why, like just the way Tyler reacted, and then you kind of get it. Like sometimes being emotional is just not the best for you, and then
Yeah,
it's just it's really interesting to see how he reacted to that.
yeah. And it's like he'll eat a cockroach and do a lot of weird shit. Like when his grandma died, he's like the water
Yeah,
dripped out the eye. Done a lot of weird shit, but that he can't even fucking cry for his grandma death. So it's like it's kind of weird, man.
yeah, yeah. And it's questioning like, okay, well, what's up with the man, right?
Yeah,
So that's what you're thinking. So yep. So this wraps up Wolf, 18 tracks. Um,
dope album. Love it.
really enjoyed the album. Uh, Jay, you can give your
Uh,
view.
give it 9 out of 10. You know,
Uh,
one of my
very
favorite
solid.
albums, of course. If not my favorite album. Period.
Right,
A lot of Spanish influence on the album. With the guitar, is you can definitely hear it in almost every song. Really dope. And it starts to use more instruments, like I said earlier. It starts to use more instruments, the guitar and like different strings, the violin and shit. But it's really dope. And the theme throughout the album, Sam is trying to kill Wolf for taking this bitch Salem. I mean, Sam, you just not it, bro. I'm sorry. Wolf got a big never mind. But he with the shits. But yeah, dope album. Really love it. It's really dope to see Tyler mature from Bastard and Goblin into something like this. It's
right.
really cool to watch his growth as a person and as a from going from a 17-year-old teenager talking about rape and killing people to talk about his grandma's death, being awkward around some girl, and being annoyed with fans walking up to him. But yeah, it's dope.
Bro,
And I
so much.
think, before you continue, and I think that growth um came from the fact that he didn't have enough life experiences yet as a teenager, so he didn't have much to rap about really. So he would just rap about that shock value shit. Cause it's like the only thing he else he could rap about is his dad's death, some fuck not his dad's death, but his dad not being there, and
Yeah,
whatever fuck shit he did with his friends. And now
right.
that he's like, I'm he's like what 22, 23, somewhere in his 20s. He's like he's had more experience with life, so he's able to rap about different shit.
For real, he's felt that first huge wave of success, right?
Yep.
Now he knows what that wave comes with. And on Cowboy, he's talking about he's lonely.
Yeah.
Things like that. So, um, yeah, I agree with you on a lot of these points. I love how he expanded so much in terms of production, in terms of what he could do, all the little details with that. And I love how we see his storytelling spotlit. There's some tracks where you just throw a bunch of motherfuckers on there, have fun, right?
Yeah.
That's always gonna be some classic Tyler shit. It's gonna be funny. He'll make it entertaining for you.
Yeah.
But then there's tracks where Oh my God.
Go
Nina, bro, put that shit on my head, bro. All right. I think I was saying something about, yeah, he gets spotlit, right, on 48. He assumes the point of views of other people. And there's definitely a message that he wants to say. He wants to get something out now, right? Like you said, like he sees some shit to talk about for sure. And then also, I'm going to, all right, nah, listen. I know you look at me like that.
What?
I know you look at me. Don't worry
What?
about it. But I want to talk about how you said he's not like killing people no more.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not really killing people, but he does talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
But
know,
it's in a less gruesome way, to say the least.
exactly, and it's in a less gruesome way, and it's used
And it's
as
given context as well.
exactly, and it's used as an instrument to enact change or to inspire someone, or even to just bring understanding to a topic
Yeah.
where it is like, people get bullied, and this is what happens. This is the perfect storm, kind of. This is what you know. People are just quick to assume sometimes in one way or another.
Definitely.
Because everyone's like, "Oh, every Tyler the Creator listener is a school shooter," and
No.
that shit.
No.
No, of
Music
course.
had nothing to do with my final decision. Music is not about to make me shoot up a school.
Exactly. That's what he's saying. And then he also touches that again on Rusty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I love what he does with that and just using again his platform. And honestly, I gave this album 8.8. Really loved it. Really solid. Highest Tyler album to date so far for me
Yes.
that we've covered. So yeah,
Yes, sir.
love
On to
that
the
shit.
next one.
On to the next one. All right. So Tyler's fourth album, Cherry Bomb, builds
2015.
off the fucking experimentation of Wolf, and I feel like
It's his Jesus.
it's as easy as it is, bro. I feel like with the experimentation, that motherfucker goes 80 and a 25, bro.
Yeah.
He runs with it, and and it's awesome to see him do that. But it makes for a little bit of clunkiness that we'll get into
Definitely.
sometimes. You know what I mean? His voice isn't as loud as it should be in the mix sometimes. That shit happens. That's some things he wanted to do right on purpose, but
Sure.
also like at the end of the day, it might not work. You know what I mean? So on the first track of the album,
Welcome to
Welcome
Death
to
Camp.
That's
Welcome to
it.
Death Camp.
One of my favorite Tyler songs. Can you guess why?
It has a rock beat. I don't know.
Yes, electric guitar. Not
Oh,
really
let's get
the
started.
electric guitar. Bro, I love it. I just love it. It's
Great song.
amazing. Love Def Camp. I just, that shit just gets me like you know how I said it makes me want to dunk.
It's provocative. It gets the people going.
Bro, this shit makes you want to take calc too, bro.
Oh no. Oh,
No,
that's a little
no.
too far, bro.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Nobody wants to take Calc too willingly. If
No,
you
bro,
do,
like, it makes me want to be a rocket scientist, bro. To get out of this world because this shit got me on another level.
interesting.
Bro. All right, well, Jalen, if you can talk about
This song actually gives me hope for Kendrick Lamar's next album because apparently it's supposed to be rock oriented, and it's like,
right.
do I really want to hear this motherfucker rap over a rock beat? But then you hear this, and it's like, oh shit, that could work, you know? So
Mm-hmm.
that's pretty dope. But I love the song, rock beat, heavy hitter. Start. It's a great start to the album. Really sets the tone for the album as well.
Right.
One of the bars, in search of did more for me to Illmatic. That's when I realized we ain't cut from the same fabric. I made my
That,
own shit. Motherfucker, they hate traffic. Lottie Dottie, I'm going hard and coming out. But yeah, that bar is really dope. You know, because super duper big Pharrell fan. You know, loves Pharrell, his idol basically. In search of one of Pharrell's album, NERD albums. I haven't listened to it yet, but I will eventually. But you know that did more for him than Illmatic because Illmatic is considered like the greatest rap album of all time. You know, Nas did his shit, and everybody like all the rappers were like, oh yeah, Illmatic, Tupac, blah blah blah. They influenced me, but for Tyler, it's like in search of that's his Illmatic. That's what made him who he is today, and why his production is so similar to Pharrell. It's something you would hear from a Pharrell song, something like that.
right,
And
for sure.
another bar. He was like, name my album Cherry Bomb because greatest hits sounded boring. I can understand why he said that. Is this his
Uh,
greatest hits? No. But
uh,
it's got some dope instrumentals. I'll say that. Really dope
oh,
instrumentals.
for sure, bro. This experimentation, the chords, they're beautiful, right?
Yes, sir.
Tyler's obsessed with chords. Tyler's a chord slut, obviously.
100%. I'm there with
100%.
him.
Love the chords here. Um, but I just don't know about the line about greatest hits. Like it's just corny a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Not a little. I think that's corny. I feel like if anybody said that shit, I'd just be like,
This album better slap. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just like, this shit low. That's a whack line.
If you
But
want to say that, this album better be fire.
exactly, this shit better be shit, bro. Like actual fire shit,
Yes.
bro.
I don't know why you combine fire and shit, but yes.
No, it's don't worry. It's a juxtaposition. Tyler understands. But
All right,
some lines
bro.
some lines I love in Def Camp is, the blind people used to make fun of my vision, and now I pay a mortgage and they stuck with tuition. So special the teacher asked if I was autistic. I'm like, I love it. Um, and then it's not the most fire thing ever, but I just I think Tyler's obviously still this man is still hilarious. He just says, uh, and now I'm making plates. You just washing the dishes. So if you don't mind, get the fuck out my kitchen, but keep your ego there so I can butt fuck your opinion. That's just funny.
Fire.
I,
I like that.
I heard that shit and I said, Tyler fucks butts nowadays too. And back, we'll get to that. That shit was funny.
But
Moving on, we have
Buffalo. Love this
Buffalo.
song. The music video for it's kind of weird, but I love it. Descents on the interlude, amazing. The chords, slam. I wrote down a lot of notes, a lot of bars from this song because he's really speaking. Like for one of them, he says, "Sick of making niggas cabbage," so I took the preem off. He used to wear a lot of Supreme. Odd Future is the reason Supreme became so popular, and you're paying $1,000 for a red box that says Supreme. So he took that shit off and made his own brand golf. My golf hoodies over there. My sneakers are over there.
Fucking fake, man. You ain't even fucking weird.
I'm in my room. I'm not wearing sneakers. But uh yeah, he makes his own brand golf. Super successful now. Shit sell out in like 3 seconds. He says that bar and flower boy. You get that some other time. But another bar, why y'all niggas watching the throne be watching me. Watch the Throne was a Jay-Z and Kanye album. Yay, Jay-Z, they're watching Tyler grow and grow as an artist. And Jay-Z told Tyler to get a trampoline in his room. That's not something you expect to hear from Jay-Z at all. And Ye actually has a feature on the album. We will get there.
We promise. We will get.
And another bar, eeny meeny miny mo, nigga on the wall, rap bars, Dell bars, Dyer shoot a basketball. Basically talking about like the options for a black man nowadays, like eeny meeny miny mo. Like pick one. Like these are your 4 options. Rap,
right.
go to jail, die, or play ball. And it's like there's more to it than that. But he's saying that like this is what it seems like to be the only options because of how systemic racism is, and oppression, ACAB, all that. Another bar. He was like, "How many leaders in the house? See, why nobody got their hands up? See, that's the issue. He's, like, put your hand up if you ask a question.
Leader, bro. You ain't that shit not up.
Facts. And like another bar, he's like, how many leaders in the house? Can somebody bring the mirrors out so I can see one? He's saying he's the only leader. He's the only one using his voice to lead the people, to tell people to follow their dreams, to do shit that they want to do, and to just be them. But yeah, really dope song. He talks his shit, 100%. Love it.
Agreed. Moving on to Pilot, featuring Ed. Love this shit. For me, it's just like man wants his wings. He's taking charge of his life. He's whipping the wheel. The wings, right? So you know how we saw drugs kind of with a mini arc in the past album. I think here it's for sure. It's wings. It's taking control of your own flight.
Fly.
You know what I mean?
Be yourself.
Fly. Wait. Question: did Tyler have angel wings or is it demon wings? What type of wings would Tyler have?
I don't know. Probably donut wings or some shit. Some weird. Probably some wings with like made out of milk and Fruit Loops. Who knows?
Shit, bro, probably. But no, I really like this song. I really love the subject matter and how it kind of sets the stage for this mini arc later on too. So yeah.
Yeah, dope song. Sid vocals always on point. Like Calvin said, talking about finding your wings, become like fucking take charge of your life. Do you? No.
Right. More individualism that Tyler's always been preaching since the beginning. Next we have Run, um, featuring Schoolboy Q
He speaks
and
for like 2 seconds on this song.
he says one shit. He says one thing on it. But I really like when I first listened to it. It just made me think of I hope the black kids love this one.
Yeah,
Like,
literally,
uh,
my only note for the song is about gangbangers doing hood rat shit with their friends. That's my only note for the song. It's only like a minute long anyway, but it's
yeah.
funny.
I mean, if even a minute, it's funny, but
Yeah,
it's just like okay, could have been an outro.
yeah, could have been something else. just an instrumental probably.
Yeah, if anything, but it does serve as kind of a divider, a placeholder between Pilot, right?
Yeah.
Talking about how he wants to fly,
Yes.
he can control his life, and then we transition into Find Your Wings.
Find your. It's supposed to fly. Find your. Find your wings.
So let's talk
Find
about
your.
those
Hey
featured on
you,
all
what
the
you
songs.
doing? Why you
We have
run?
Cali Uchis,
Supposed to
Roy
fly.
A,
They won't
Sid,
fly.
amazing
Hey,
work by them.
hey, you
Amazing. This shit is
got it on.
just
No,
this shit is
listen, then you
peaceful,
got
it's
to find
serene, right? He's telling people
your
find your wings.
wings.
Um,
Find
again, talking about individualism, but it's like, hey, find what is your own dream, what's your thing, right? And I think it kind of refers to Rusty as well, right? Because on Rusty, one of the lyrics is that, oh my god, I felt like there's a little performance in the back. But I do think he's referring to Rusty a bit because it's like when Rusty's talking about, my fault. I'm buying people time. He's listening to my music, doing these things. So and now in Cherry Bomb, he's like, "Yo, find your wings. I'm gonna tell you straight up,
Find your
right?
wings.
Do it." He's trying to be inspiring, right? I think the track's also beautifully arranged. Uh,
Instrumentally, god damn it, love it.
things are just coming together for Tyler. Think like
Yes.
you see the influences coming, and you see Tyler be able to put his fucking hand on his balls and just do that shit, bro.
Why did you use that analogy?
I don't know, bro.
It's okay. Roy Ayers on the xylophone, and then like for like the first like 30 seconds or so.
Mhm.
Amazing. Love that man. Hope he lives forever. My life, my life, my life, my life in the sunshine. Boop, 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 boop. I remember I first heard that song when Shit at Compton came
What was
out.
that shit with your voice?
I don't know, shit crack.
What the
But I remember I
fuck?
first heard that Roy Ayers song when Shit at Compton came out. It just started playing. I'm like, yo, Dad, what's this song? It's Roy Ayers. I'm like, I'm gonna put this in my playlist. But yeah, fire song. Sid, Kali Uchis, always glad to have him on the song. Dope instrumental. But yeah, fire. Love it. Love it. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Agreed. Amazing. Love it. Moving on to track 6. Boom.
It's alright. He
Yeah,
made it
shit.
just to perform it. You literally can't hear what the fuck he's saying in the song.
You can't.
But
You
there is
really
one part I like when I think it's Sid that comes in to sing. It's at the end of the song. That's like the only part of the song I like.
no, yeah, no. Yeah, I know what you mean.
But yeah.
Towards the end, it doesn't redeem itself fully, but it's nice.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Nice. Sid, thank you for your beautiful voice again.
Always a pleasure. Internet, please drop an album soon. It's been, what, 2 years, 3 years? Something like that. And we need more music from you.
That's true. Heavily featured on this album. You're actually coming up again in the next track, but again,
Blow my
Terry,
load. I'ma
bro,
hit you till you tell me you can't take it. Yo,
okay,
I had to convince this man to listen to this goddamn song.
we're not there yet, bro. Hold up.
Oh, my bad.
I know you want to blow the load, but chill, bro.
Go ahead.
Can
Go
you
ahead.
please just like squeeze it and stop? All right, look. So for my notes for Cherry Bomb, don't look at me like that. You know what I mean. Notes for Cherry Bomb, I just put, man, this shit different.
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 This
This
man
is
built different. I'm a different breed. I'm a different man. I'm from a different culture. I'm just different.
that shit. You see, I'm driving the bus right now. I ain't that though. I'm just different. But that's Tyler driving the bus right now with this song. But I feel like this shit, at least for this version, right? Because we obviously not live or anything. I feel like it feels like it's like I don't know, mixed like some expired chocolate milk. Like I like chocolate milk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the drums is like it's tangy, bro. Like some
Motherfucker put barbecue sauce in chocolate milk.
I know you. That ass, Jay. Um, oh my God, bro. You right. Oh, my 6'9", beautiful brother. Yes, he
No.
did. What?
No. Fuck 6'9".
Don't worry, y'all. We have fun here at the secret, the Soul Secret Works. But moving on to Jalen's favorite song of the century, "Blow My Load."
Blow my
This shit
load. I'm
comes.
eat oh my headphone. Taking
Oh,
Yo, I had to convince this man to listen to the song. Every time I'm like, hey Cuff, you should listen to the song called Blow My Load. Like, I'm not listening to that song. I'm
yeah,
like,
bro.
bro, it's fire. You're missing
No,
out.
you're telling your bro, yo, listen to a song called "Blow My Load."
It's fire. Fuck the name of the song. Listen to it.
It's cool. That's actually perfect, kind of, because you know how people react to Tyler, right? Like I was
Yeah,
someone who didn't really know Tyler at the time.
yeah,
So if someone like the first thing you thought about, like at that time of Tyler the Creator, and he makes a song called "Blow My Load," you're like, I'm not gonna listen to that fucking shit.
exactly.
Isn't Tyler like a little wacky? That's
Yeah,
just like what I thought.
yeah.
But here did I did not know it. I
And
come
little
to
did you know, you
little did
were
I know.
missing out on some amazing synths and fucking strings
Hey yo, shut the fuck up. I own up, bro.
and some
I
vocals.
see. I
The,
see what she was talking
yes,
about.
sir. The vocals from Sid and Wanya Morris, dude from Boys and Men from Philly, into the John. But the song is about some girl, some model called Cara Delevingne. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but it's just some
Oh,
model that he met. Literally, he tweeted, "Yeah, I made this song because about a picture of stuff from Cara, and I just really want to eat her out." I'm like, "Wow, interesting."
oh, he
Uh,
said that.
yeah,
Yo,
in a
this
tweet,
this
in a
girl's
tweet.
well known.
That was a tweet from Tyler. Yes, sir.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah,
All
love the
right.
song. Love the synths. It sounds real R&B.
Some porn, like actual.
Synth porn, 100%.
My goodness. And then moving on to two seater.
We can sit in my two-seater. Can I get a two-seater?
Oh my god.
Swaying in my
Hold up.
two-seater.
So two seater. Here we have featuring Aaron Shaw, Austin Anderson once again, and Samantha Nelson. So obviously, you see, two seater was a very smooth, very very beautiful song about sitting with a girl in his two seater. This man loves cars.
He had a McLaren, but he crashed it. But we don't get that later. Yeah, great song. This song really reminds me because I used to, run students run Philly style. Was that freshman, sophomore year?
Freshman
Yeah.
sophomore year.
This song would play while I was running, and like every time I hear the song, I just think of running on what street is that? I want to say Locust. I really want to say Locust Street. I think it was Locust Street. I was running down Locust Street, and the song was playing. I just remember that exact moment, and it was like, this is dope. I'm getting in the car with my dad, go home, and my legs is tired as fuck. I'm sitting in the bed, song starts playing. Matter of fact, most of the songs with the album start playing, and so I think of Cherry Bomb. I was thinking about running. I hated running. This was a good part about it. I could listen to music while doing it and made it tolerable somewhat. But yeah, love the song. Beautiful string section. One of the bars cashing so many checks. They call him Tyler Okama. His last name is Okama or Okoma. Okama. Motherfucker making big bank, nigga. But yeah, the second part of the song, beautiful. Piano and the guitar chords, amazing. And the outro, the fuck, is that a fly? Whatever. Uh, the outro, in the background when they're talking, like, man, the nigga bitch weak too. I still fuck. But in the
Yeah, it's
background,
so funny.
you had like a jazzy instrumental playing, and it sounds very similar to "When the Gloves Come Off," which is a song from Tyler's Grinch EP. I figured this out on my own. After the EP came out, I was listening, playlist song comes on, I decided to listen to the full thing, and I hear it in the background, like, is that "When the Gloves Come Off"? And I'm like, hold up, that sounds super fucking similar. I tweeted him about it, never got a reply, but I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this is that song, or it's just like the early versions of the song because they sound exactly the same. It's the same chords, 100% the same chords.
Man, good catch there. Good catch there,
Thank you.
Jay. And dude, I don't know. These drums, they're immaculate. They just make me want to hug whatever I'm listening to this shit out of. I hug an AirPod, I hug the MacBook, I hug my
Bro,
phone.
the horns too. Oh my
Oh,
god, He uses a lot more horns this album. I love it.
He did a lot. He got into his bag.
Yes.
He got his bag up and he got into it
It's
like
like he
crazy.
adds an instrument each album.
For real, for real. Last album we was talking about guitars and shit.
Yes.
It,
This album,
it's
horns.
more strings too.
Fall Boy, don't know yet. We'll get there. We'll get there.
I promise y'all we'll get there. I know y'all waiting on it. Y'all gotta wait. But but then we're moving on to my personal
Can that nigga get some fucking cash?
Brown third piece Latifah Part 6 to 12
Remix
featuring Schoolboy Q. I just think the beat's wildin'. That shit is
I love the beat, bro. The 808s, man.
It's cool. Fun fact, this song reminds me instantly summer 2019 of when I was talking to this one girl, and this was her favorite song. And this shit is just, I don't know. Like when I first heard it, I was like, okay, what the hell? That's all right. But then after repeat listens and I had like her beckoning, like, yo, listen to it again. I was like, okay, I see what you're talking about, but this shit is still different, bro. So I respect this song. Yeah. This shit makes me want to kick doors. I'll say it, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Also, after the song, on a physical copy, there's a special track called Special. Yeah. Sounds like Boo's Mansion from fucking Mario. I don't know if you know what that sounds like, but it sounds really similar. And one of the bars is Woody Woody, my mob is goody, the Oddcast, you know, Oddcast, Goody Mob. They're part of the Dungeon family with Outkast, you know, CeeLo Green, some other niggas whose names I don't know, but yeah, dope.
For real. For real. So moving on to track 10. We love
girl,
track
you're
10.
perfect, but you're too fucking young. And when temptation calls, I never pick up.
Jay and Kelvin dropping a album.
And girl, you stole my heart.
Got the album coming out soon, March 2018. All right. So moving on, track 10, Fucking Young, Perfect, featuring Charlie Wilson,
my nigga
Cali,
Charlie, my name's Charlie, last
Toro,
name Wilson. I was wondering if I could take you out, show you a good time. And yo, this is me and my sister's song. Jordan, I don't know if you get up to this far, but if you do, shout out Jordan. It's my sister.
Shout out Jordan.
But yeah, continue.
No, yeah, this shit is just smooth. I remember just listening to this shit and just feeling like it was its whole own aesthetic. You know, it's like thinking about where he's come from Awkward, right?
Yeah.
To this.
Yeah, it's not awkward. Right? It's beautiful.
Exactly.
Even though the girl is 5 years younger than him, and he's scared of going to jail or some shit. But you know, it's like it's amazing. And then on Perfect, bro, Kelly, they're like my favorite vocals from her like ever. Girl, I know that we could be more than just friends, but you're scared.
If y'all can see this man is actually crying. He's got his mouth open and everything.
I love this song, dog.
Jalen on every song of Tyler, bro. I love this song, bro.
True.
Cry, bro.
True, by the way.
That shit, by the way, bro. I first listened to this song, Hot Summer Day.
I think I saw the video first of the song, actually. It was a hot summer day. I listen to most of these songs in the summer.
All right, listen, new artists, if you ever want Jalen to listen to your shit, hit him up in the summer. That's when he's open.
Yeah.
Listening to the new music. But then moving on, oh my God.
Money ain't the motive. What's the name again? Nobody knows it. Basically, nigga, you're not
I'm focused.
2, 3, 4, bringing the horns. They say I'm nutty and put the bathroom, sort of a savage peanut butter. Please
All right,
come again
well,
and I'm sucking at your neck like a
right the
hickey boy. I'm sick you like an HIV
right the
victim. Ain't
first
nobody fucking with me. I got
three
damn New Zealand. Why they call me demon in the third? God damn it, I couldn't believe it.
Kanye West
Been a
comes
kid
in,
from the
and
country.
then
I never fought him. Tell me what
got
the
the
fuck the
Kanye
best appearance your
West,
child. I was a nigger. I couldn't don't give
bro,
a fuck. So you can
Lil
run
Wayne,
that shit back and fuck your loud
there
pack
you go.
and
You saying
fuck
it
your
again.
Snapchat. I'm
So,
the greatest fucking.
um,
Nah, I'm done. I gotta stop. I gotta stop.
all
I'm
right,
gonna keep
yeah,
going.
about to say
I
he
gotta
knows the
stop. I'm
song.
gonna keep going.
Listen, he knows it. He,
No,
he can,
10
he
plus
can
song.
do the whole thing.
10 plus.
10
Love it.
plus,
The
10 plus.
horns, amazing. Literally, one of the songs I have on here is called Just Rap, nigga, because I was gonna rap the whole thing, but I'm not gonna do that. Second half, thank you, Jonathan. Love to shout out to my roommate, Jonathan. He bought me a
Shout out,
coffee.
shout out,
Uh,
John.
but yeah, love this fucking song. Lil Wayne, his verse on it, it is amazing. Goddamn. Fuck. Don't forget the line now. Uh,
Don't forget the line.
Staring at a trampoline, make my eye jump. Use at a raw like a long clock, wake my high up. Stakes are high, well done and prime cut. Oh my. Boy, the wordplay, man. I mean, he's a coon now because he's supporting Donald Trump. But the wordplay, bro, is fire. It's fire, man. God tier sample, 10 plus. I gave this song a 10 out of 10 plus. I love it. Oh, fuck.
We love this shit. We love it.
Ooh, good.
And just after that, a little bit, I love this line too. That like whole section of Lil Wayne's verse, I was just like,
Bro, the horns.
I
The
was just like,
horns. Do
oh,
do do
bro, the
do.
beat, so
Oh my
it's
god.
so good, bro. This shit is so fucking good. Um, honestly, it feels like it's just one of those tracks Tyler could just fucking go into and just
Yes.
be conscious and talk about where he's at, where his fan base is at, like Rusty. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Shit is just fire. And then, but like I said later, like what Lil was talking about, I stick my rollie in her mouth, let the time come. I just like it. It's satisfying.
She got hair like Shanae and eyes like Wanda. You don't get that bar. You didn't watch Martin growing up, but yeah.
But and
But this is his like his greatest feat in production to date. To date, to this day, I think
to
he
this
hasn't produced
day,
a better song than this. By the way, let's not skip over Kanye's verse. It was dope. It was really fire. Uh, why don't they like me? Cause Nike gave a lot of niggas checks, but I'm the only nigga to ever check Nike. Facts, man. Fucking Yeezys,
and
motherfucker
then
paying
scared
$8
and
for that
black
shit.
people with ideas.
And like me with ideas. Nobody can tell me where I'm heading because I feel like Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen at my wedding. They say I'm crazy, but that's the best thing going for me. You can't lynch Marshawn and Tom Brady throwing to me. I made a
Fire.
billion mistakes, but I'm successful in spite of them. I believe you lack a fat train and taking up body some. I want to turn the tanks to playgrounds. I did the Tupac, he asked me, are you still down? Yeah, my nigga, it's on, it's on, it's on, it's on. I know they told you white
Bro,
daughters
why
to bring
dollars
home
over
your
homes
home.
are wrong?
I am the free nigga archetype. I'm the light and the beacon. You can ask the deacon. It's funny when they get extra money. Every
Mm.
joke you tell just be extra funny. I mean, you can even dress extra
All right,
bunny.
yo, we hear you,
Cocaine
bro. We
masturbates
love
on
Kanye's
extra money.
verse. This is like a perfect Tyler song. It's amazing. All right, it's
Let's
awesome.
pull up like hot, what's up? I'm sorry, man.
But for real, no, we love it. We really do.
The drums are
And
amazing too. Bro, I heard myself for hours, bro. Go ahead, go ahead.
we do love this song, Smuckers. This is 10 plus for me too. If we're gonna be specific about where I put it, 11. Yes, this song is an 11.
Fucking
10
11,
plus.
nigga. I'm giving this a 26. 26 out of 10.
26. Goddamn, bro. But love it. Then um
Keep
again,
those.
another
Keep those.
lot of
Keep
collaboration
those.
with Cherry Bomb, as the next song has more collaborators, more features. Uh, Keep the O's featuring Coco O and Pharrell Williams. So, what I really liked about something he said in here was we go back to the wings, kind of. So he's talking about again, find your wings, right?
Yep.
And things like that. He just keeps expressing, that little mini arc, find yourself, find what you like. And then it's also it's self-conscious a bit because at the end, because for we'll get to a quote later about what he said about Cherry Bomb. But you just see him he's just floating around. He just bumps into one subject. You know, sometimes in songs on Cherry Bomb bumps into another subject, but what he's really focusing on is the production.
Yeah, hundred
You
percent,
know what I mean?
100%.
Making that shit sound sexy.
I feel like most of this album had to do with production, and I feel like this is like
Mm,
a
mm,
prelude to Igor, because Igor is kind of the same, but this has more
yeah.
vocals than Igor. But we'll get to that when we get to Igor. But you know, the song, when I first heard it like years ago, I didn't like it at all. I thought the shit was shitty. But while now I listen to it now, I think it's really dope. The bridge really catchy. Keep those, keep those. But yeah, and the bridge, I said it makes me feel like I'm on an acid trip in the '70s. Really like the
Mm,
bridge. Really
yeah, yeah.
psychedelic to say the least. And the outro is fucking fire. Fiery drums. Love the synths again. Anytime I write synths in my notes, I write it in all caps. But yeah, love it.
Simps. Uh, and also, if some of you do not know, like the such a huge emphasis on production. Tyler loves this album for sure. He knows it's for the music heads, the synth sluts, all of those people.
Sirs.
Um, even released a version where it's just the instrumentals off of Cherry Bomb, right? Because that's how much appreciation some people have, and definitely Tyler has for the production side of things for the musical aspects. And then also he's pretty conscious um because you there's a line here where he's like, man, shit, I'm rapping about diamonds and cars and shit like that.
Diamonds and
Uh,
cards and shit. Like,
yeah,
what is this?
yeah, yeah. And it's like this man was just talking about on Wolf, Cowboy
I don't
being
want
lonely.
so goddamn lettuce.
I don't want your goddamn lettuce. But yeah, he was talking about being lonely and shit like that. And then it makes me this also sets up, right?
Yeah.
What he might say in the future. Because at that point in the middle, he's like, man, I'm rapping about diamonds and shit. This is fucking cool. And he's just like flexing on people this whole album, basically.
Yeah. Basically.
He's just like, man, and it goes back to Def Camp. He's just like, man, fuck y'all. That said his
Welcome to
own.
Death Camp.
Yeah, welcome to Def
Welcome to
Camp.
Death Camp.
Look at this shit I'm doing, right? So I just think it's really interesting where we see it, where he's at right now in the
Keep
middle of his
those.
journey, and
Keep
we'll catch
those.
him next episode, right?
Keep those.
Pretty
Yeah.
interesting.
Definitely.
And then so moving on to the last track of Cherry Bomb, we got
Turbo.
Cherry Bomb, we got Okaga. That sounds like a Spanish word for shit.
Wow. Shit, California.
Shit. We got Shit California with again 4 features. Tyler really went through a creative approach on this album, just trying to make the most beautiful thing he could.
Is Sid feature on it? I don't write this down.
Oh no, she's not.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So the features are Alice Smith, Clementine Prevy, and Leon Ware.
That's why I didn't write it down. I didn't know those names. But I like the song. Real chill drums. Love the guitar. It's a super light song.
Yeah.
Really beautiful. Makes it feel like that you're in. He gives you a perspective of being in Oaxaca, California. Especially with like the synths and like the strings. Especially I wrote my notes out on verse 4. The instrumental just switches and it becomes really really beautiful. The strings, love when you use the strings and horns and shit.
Man.
But it's a really dope song. Like same thing with Keep the O's. When I first heard it years ago, I'm like, don't like this song, skip. But now I listen to it, it's like it's a really dope song, especially instrumentally.
Right, Jalen.
Yo,
Would you say that your progression through, like, because when we're youngins, we're like, man, this shit whack,
facts.
right? But as you get more into music and you start learning more of the intricacies, right, of what our artists go through, and also just listening to way more songs, right? Do you think that when you came back to this, um, it was really a product of like your new experiences and also like knowing more about music that made you come back and really appreciate all that he did on this album?
Definitely, definitely. Because
Can you say
as
that
as a young lad, I only used to
a
listen
bit?
to J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and Logic. I
Right,
did
right.
not listen to anybody else. I'm like, oh, you're listening to yada yada. It's not real rap. Put this on. But as I got older, I started experimenting music taste. It was like now I'm listening to like Tyler fucking different like beat makers instruments like Omni Boy, some dude called I Love Brandon. I just started listening to Outkast, just started listening to Erica Badu, Queen. But yeah, it's definitely helped me expand my music taste as I got older.
Right. And then you just come back to it and you're like, this is better than I remember. Because that's what happened to me too. I remember listening to Cherry Bomb in like sophomore year, and I was just like, man, this shit mixed trash. Music's cool sometimes, but this shit ass.
Yeah.
But then I come back to it, I'm like, some of this, there's some purpose in it. And the music's way better arranged than I remember it being. Right.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, damn, I'm kind of a little stupid.
Definitely.
Yeah, so that wraps up the track list of Cherry Bomb.
Yes, sir.
Very experimental, as we said, or at least for Tyler in terms of production. Man was going 85 and a 20. Some of Tyler's own thoughts on the album. So in his 2018 interview that we all love, Flower Boy, A Conversation, right? When Tyler was reflecting back on Cherry Bomb, he said, for Cherry Bomb, I purposely was like, I don't want to get personal at all. Like,
Yep.
I'm just gonna make songs,
Definitely.
And then he also was like, well, everybody hated it except for like real music lovers who cares about drums. Yes, right. Point at Jalen. Who cares about drums? Like I opened a rap album with a rock song, right?
Nope.
Yeah. So Tyler definitely makes a valid point. But also like to some core hip hop fans, like if there was someone who hadn't evolved through their taste or wasn't just open to new shit sometimes, like you know what I mean, like just strictly J. Cole, strictly Kendrick, strictly Logic, strictly lyricism guys,
Yeah.
they'll come into the album like we once did and be like,
What the
man,
fuck is
but
this?
hey
Get this shit off the airwaves.
yo, hey yo, what the fuck? That's what they be like, you know? And it's valid, but I think Tyler does bring up a good point. Cherry Bomb is like Jalen, I think he said Cherry Bomb is Tyler's.
Yeezus. This is Yeezus, yeah.
This is
And
Jesus, exactly.
same thing with Yeezus. As time went on, people started to like the album more. Like when it first
Exactly.
released, it's like, oh, this shit's trash. But as time went on, like maybe it's not that bad. It's pretty good. And he actually re-released it with the instrumentals not too long ago. Cause like I guess people started to see like instrumentally the album is fucking amazing. It's beautiful, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's just I guess they all got too caught up in like the lyrics and what he was trying to say instead of just listening to the fucking to the instruments in the song.
Exactly.
So
And through the instruments, you can see something else that he's trying to say,
yeah.
right? On Wolf, I matured through my lyrics, right?
Mm-hmm.
I displayed some of this fucking lyricism that I got.
Definitely. Cherry Bomb, he
And,
matured through his beats, his production.
right?
Yeah.
So, well, for some people, it'll be like, all right, well, now he just has to bring those two together, right?
We gonna get that next episode. You believe? Let's believe. Let's believe. But overall, I get an album 8.7 out of 10. Really liked it. Really dope album, positive, real lighthearted. Definitely experimented with some shit, but I definitely love it.
For sure. I agree. I think it's a way better than I remember it being.
Yeah.
Um, really good album. I give it a 7.7 out of 10. I'm still a little bit of lyrical guy, some more direction for the album.
Yeah.
But I still really liked it. I still thought that, some things were misguided. Like what was that one shit? The Cherry Bomb. Like I said,
Oh yeah.
yeah, the song on the album made me feel like expired chocolate milk, which isn't the worst thing,
Barbecue sauce and chocolate milk. Sitting here,
but
barbecue
it's
sauce,
also
my titties.
really. All right, so moving on from these titties, those are our reviews for the album. For Wolf, Jalen gave that a 9 out of 10. I gave that an 8.8 out of 10. And then for Cherry Bomb, we said Jalen said 8.7, and then I said 7.7. So we really hope that everyone liked this episode of Into the Jawn, Tyler the Creator, the middle portion of his career. If you listened all the way here, thank you. What the fuck? That's amazing.
Yeah. Javon, I know you're listening. Thank you, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Javon,
Javon, go guard the violinist. Or, is it violin, right?
Oh, god damn, stupid mother. Cello.
Cello, the celloist. There you go.
Cello.
My bad. The big one.
Nah, love you. It's a joke. It's a joke. Nah, but for real. Again, appreciate everyone who's listened or anyone who's tuned in, and we hope y'all have a great week. Hope y'all can listen to this.
We gotta do
And
the
yeah,
YouTube outro. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you share it too. If you're listening on Spotify, make sure you like, follow, share, or literally on any other website this is on. Like, comment, share, give us your input. Just let us know, Let us know what we could be doing better, what you like, what you don't like. Just share it, get this out there. We want people to listen to us talk about our passion. But yeah.
Exactly. And we promise we have more coming after Tyler. We're gonna get into a iconic duo.
Or Mac
So
Miller, either one. We'll get there.
we'll see. Damn it, man, just said it. One option, but shit. But yeah, everyone, thank you for the episode and hope y'all have a great week, a great time.
Deuces.